Marinelife Adaptations. Have you ever gone scuba diving before? If you have, you might have recognized that this task requires a lot of equipment. All the scuba gear used are similar to how the different types of marine life use their many physical characteristics. These very organisms, such as fish, seahorses, and sharks, have features that help them adapt to environmental problems that we would see as something severe if we did not have some other traits belonging to merely marine life. Main conflicts for these creatures are how to receive air, the matters of salt intake, high water pressure, low temperatures, and water currents. In order to breathe, we surface living organisms just simply inhale oxygen in and exhale carbon dioxide out. But underwater organisms can just breathe from the nose or mouth, the gut, right? No, as a matter of fact, underwater organisms all have parts of their bodies to adapt to where they're living, as we have the correct tools and technology that give us the ability to swim deep under the ocean for a long time. For example, some marine organisms living underwater can take in oxygen from the water through their gills or skin, as other mammals in the sea have to come near the surface for air. See how these deep diving whales have blowholes on top of their heads to not completely resurface their body, help them breathe under the ocean longer, and make very efficient uses of their lungs. If you've ever gone to the beach and gotten to swim in the waters, you may have noticed that there is salty water at the beach, and you accidentally swallow it. Well, as most of the time, that's not a problem for us. It may be for the plants and animals in the ocean because it could be dangerous to swallow or take in a great amount of salt. However, fish's gills allow them to eliminate salt through them. Also, seagulls, though they do not exactly live in the sea, still have to swim often for their everyday food, but that may also cause the seagull to take in a lot of salt. The seagull's nasal brings the salt glands into the nasal cavity, then are sneezed or shaked out. Cold-blooded ocean animals' internal body temperature, the temperature inside their bodies are the same as their surrounding environment, though marine mammals are warm-blooded, which means they need to keep their inner temperatures constant no matter what the water temperature. Luckily, most of these mammals like sea otters, polar bears, dolphins, and penguins have an insulating layer and blubber of fat and tissue under their skin that allows them to stay quite warm even in the cold waters of the ocean. This killer whale that lives in the Arctic Ocean, also a mammal, has a blubber layer 2 feet thick. That's right, 2 feet. Another problem is that in the ocean, water pressure increases about 15 pounds per square inch, or for every 33 feet of water. Far-ranging animals adapt to great depths several times a day. Take a look at the sperm whale. It dives about 1.5 miles below the surface. While it's diving, its lungs and rib cage collapse to stabilize the distance and time it takes. Adding to that, here we have a leatherback sea turtle also diving 3,000 feet underwater. To help the turtle withstand the high water pressure, it collapses its lungs and flexible shell. Though some living things in the intertidal zone, an area between the high and low tides, don't deal with water pressure, they still have other problems like the wind and waves. Yet, marine invertebrates, animals without a spine or backbones, and other plants have to cling onto rocks, cling onto something stable, or have hard shells for protection to live near the shore and tides. If they didn't do one of those things, they may be washed away, not survive for much longer, or just gotten lucky, so they still get another chance to live. The next time you see anything living in the water, don't mess with it. It already has enough problems of its own. It may end up on dry land and die because that is not its natural home. Just like the fact that it's unnatural for a human to live in the sea. So leave it alone, or else it might end up like this.